Tell me when.
I'm ready.
All right, evaporator change, first thing you do, shut the power off. We got the doors off of the unit. We've already pumped the unit down in this case because it's R22. 410A has to be reclaimed, all of it, because you cannot pump down a 410A. You don't know how much of each gas you lost. So on an evaporator change, we need to get the drains off, and we need to get the lines off. It's easier to unsolder the suction line. This can be unscrewed, the liquid line can be. You want to unsolder this. Reason being, the new coil can just go right in it. If you cut it, you need a fitting. So it's faster to unsolder the line. In this case, we got froze up because we're low on gas. You get a picture of that, Ed. Ice. Basically an ice maker. It was low on gas. I had to gas this 2 weeks ago to get them by, and then finally the coil came in. So this pan here, you need to be careful when you pull this thing out because the pan is going to be reused. They do not send a new pan with it. So this has to come out and back in. Before you do, make sure it's not cracked. That happens sometimes. You get a cracked pan. So number one, doors off. Number two, number one, power off. Number two, doors off. Number three, get the lines off. And we're going to do the drain, and then we're going to unsolder the liquid line.
Okay.
Before you unsolder the liquid line, crack the piston to make sure you don't have pressure. Sometimes outside, of course we already pumped it down, there could be slight residual pressure in there, and you go to unsolder, it will blow off. Just unscrew it first, whether it's in the unit or outside. So that's what we're gonna do right now. And I'm gonna put a screw, leave a screw in the piston housing right here because it will make it easier to unscrew it. Otherwise, you have to have a backup wrench. So keep a screw in there. Unscrew, move it, pull it, make sure that there's no pressure there. As long as this is open, you're good. We know that there's no pressure behind it. All right, we take this, turn it out of the way. Turn it out of the way and down so nothing falls in the line. And you're gonna take electrical tape, a little piece of it, and tape over it. We don't want any air in the lines any more than we can afford. So take a little piece of tape and just put it over the end. Just a nice thing to do, because you could inadvertently, this thing hit the ground and get some dust in it or something, you know. All right, so this, we're gonna pull the line off. All right, get that out of the way. Insulation, it's much better if you don't cut it, just pull it back. I get it back to right about there. Since we're not cutting the line, we're gonna use, and you wanna stop the video so we can get another one, that way you can